Dearman 2019, how you doing, everybody? He's saying, hi, Uncle Donald. How you doing this morning, buddy? Hopefully you're having a good day. We're going to get into our 1965 Topps Baseball Card Set video series. Yes, sirree. Good. That's good. I'm going to start this probably a little bit before 10:30. I'm probably going to go probably about 10:10, and I'm going to get into the history series because I'm going to be leaving after a little bit here. Kind of leave, let's see. I think I can get part of my other stats here on my computer. You can see everything. Pretty much here is that's just over 1,100 subscribers, and I have 2,822 watch hours. So I need another 1,178 watch hours to go before I can get monetized. So that's my goal I'm pushing for, is getting people to watch my videos. Sometimes it can be a long haul. Even though you have a bunch of videos, trying to get people to watch your videos. Even the old ones, the new ones, these ones, and those ones. And let me just get over here. Let me put this up here so you can see it a little bit closer, maybe. Yeah, that's where my Grow with YouTube. As a YouTube partner, you'll be eligible to earn more money from your videos, get creator support, and more. This is pretty much different things you have to do down the line there, Dearman, to tell you. Oh, how long till I go away for the weekend? Pretty much shortly after I finish my video today. I gotta tie up a few loose ends. After lunchtime this afternoon, then I'll be heading, it's about a 3-hour drive to where we're having our men's retreat for our church. So that's where I will be heading after that. This over here on the right here is where you go for any comments that come in. What you want to do is when people comment to your videos, you do want to give them a reply. I'll kind of show you a little sampling here. So Mario Diaz said, fine, beautiful palabras, my friend. That's the parables in Spanish. So then you just give them a thumbs up, like their comment, type in a reply here. Thank you very much for your continued support. Love my faithful family members. See you around the channels. And then I reply to that. What I do is I do this a couple times throughout the day to make sure I don't have a long list of people I have to reply to. So that's what I do here. And then I do a refresh to make sure I don't have any new comments and that I properly posted the comment I'm working on. Then when there's nothing there, it says no comments found. Try searching for something else or removing some of your filters. So yeah. What they mean by that is you can choose what kind of filters, subscriber status, channel member status, subscriber count, any of them that contain any questions for you, and you can search for somebody specifically that might have commented on your videos in case you want to try and check out their channel or you want to do something like that. I know it looks like it's just me and you there, German. But in about 5 minutes, I'm going to get started here. Then another tab you can go to is your analytics, where it keeps track of all your time on your overview, your reach, your engagement, your audience, your revenue. This is something you'll just have to worry about a little bit later down the road there, German. But for people that are going to watch this video, they'll have this slight intro. You can choose, okay, how good have I done in the last 7 days? So you can click on that and it'll switch to 7 days. My watch time is down. That's okay. It's down 17%, which isn't too bad. Looks like this last week I got about 98, almost 99 new hours of watch time. But it does take a while. Figure at that rate, I might not even make it by the end of the year, but we'll see what happens. And then if you want to see how you're doing for the last year, you just do the search here on the last. Oh, there we go. Aaron Kinsley's in the house. Hello, Donald. Hello there, Aaron. Nice to have you jump in with us today. There's a way you can see how long you've been on your bus. No. This here channel analytics is so you know how many watch hours you have. This is to just track your watch hours. It does show I have just over 2,800 watch hours. Okay, and then I have 1,100 subscribers to my channel. So it just keeps track of all these. It lists all your videos, so you can see what videos you have on your channel. You can go through the list. If you go through all mine, you'll see I have a whole bunch. I have probably, let's see, you can do 50 on a page. And then it tells you kind of like how many views you have for your different videos. And then which ones are uploads, which ones are live streams. Okay. So of course it even shows the one we're doing right now. There's 2 live viewers. It's a public feed. View in live control room. And then boom, it says 1965 Topps baseball card set video series, which is what we're doing. And then it lists everything else that you have going on. And then you can go to your dashboard. And in about 2 minutes, I'm going to get into our history lesson here. Sally Lloyd is in the house. How you doing there, Sally? Nice to have you today. So then, yeah, in your dashboard, you can find out your latest information. Like this is for my video yesterday, baseball team history video series, the Cincinnati Red Stockings. It tells me I had 54 views on that video. It was about, I think it was a little over an hour, or about an hour long. So not too much view time on that one. But I did get, for that video yesterday, 5.3 hours. So it's better than not getting any hours. It tells information on your latest post, your subscribers, gives you different creator insiders and different information on how to continue to grow your channel. There it shows you I have 1,101 subscribers. Gives you just different stats about your channel. So other than that, I will go back real quick here. Yeah, quit that one. And I got about a minute. Let me go back to my channel page. Just give you a quick little, I'm sitting making pom-pom sheep. Pom-pom sheep. That's so cute. I like when Sally gives us updates on what's taking place with her and stuff. So yeah, this is my channel homepage that you could go to. It lists, of course, we are live now. It shows and indicates that you are live with your newest video series. And so as my videos, my playlists, my community tab, click on there, you can see what I have in my community tab. There's different information there. I did update my About Me tab. Oh, there we go. Get you on my About Me tab. So starting on next Monday, which actually probably might take effect on Sunday. Sunday, I might do a live feed Sunday afternoon between my church services. Again, it just depends on how busy I am or what's going on. We do have 10:10, so I'm going to just shorten this up. But it does give you updated information about my channel if you would like to know. So far to date, I have 94,000. My next goal on my views is having 100,000 views on my channel. Of course, I won't get credit for a lot of these that are older videos past the year mark. But once I get monetized, then all those videos, my older videos, can get monetized also. So that is a key factor as far as keep creating content. You can see where I joined June 20th in 2008 is when I basically started uploading videos. Of course, most of my video uploads have been since I created my sports card channel. So other than that, and then on the right here, I do feature different channels here that have helped support my channel, either by watching videos. Of course, the Jabs family and The Past is Alive with John and Eric. They're the ones that got me started in my journey. Kevin's Card Collecting, The Dragon Lady Philippines, Breaks and Stuff, Team Build with Geo, Truth Seeker Sports Memorabilia, Coffee and Jam with Chris, Lucky Lucky, and R. Posada. These people have all supported me and my steady growth. Not that everybody else doesn't support me. These people have helped support my channel monetarily. All right, that's why I do. So far, since I did put this on here, you can buy me a coffee. You can buy me a coffee up here. This is basically a spot where you can super chat me. This is a current an outside of the monetization field way of supporting my channel monetarily, and of course my Patreon channel. Okay, if I do have time at the end of the history lesson, I will go into these individually and show you what they are, kind of explain what I did set up here. Look how far you've come. Yes, Sally. Yes, Sally, I have. So without further ado, I am going to get ready to reposition my camera here, get it lined up so we can get into our history lesson at hand, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to leave that set aside, and I'm going to turn my camera down here until we get ready to highlight the cards, of which point I will take my phone off my tripod, and then we will continue with highlighting all the cards in the 1965 set. So in the 1965 Topps baseball card set, 1965 brought baseball a new commissioner, a new ballpark with a roof on it, World Series between two clubs which had finished in the second division the previous year, a free agent draft, and a rash of players hitting not baseballs but other players with bats. There were also beginning to be serious doubts about whether or not a certain left-handed pitcher was a mere mortal. All Sandy Koufax of the Dodgers managed to accomplish during the year was leading the league in earned run average, winning percentage, victories, and strikeouts. The strikeout total, incidentally, was a new major league record. He became the first pitcher in the 10-year history of the Cy Young Award to win it a second time. As in the first selection, he was a unanimous choice. No one else had been unanimously chosen. He also pitched his fourth career no-hitter. This won a perfect game. He won 2 decisions in the World Series, including the 7th game. He was even the winning pitcher in the All-Star game. There were rumors that he put on his uniform in a telephone booth. William D. Eckert, a 56-year-old former 3-star general in the Air Force, was chosen to succeed Fork Frick as commissioner of baseball. It was a choice that came as a complete surprise to the public, to most baseball people as well. Eckert became the game's 4th commissioner. In Houston, a ballpark modestly described as the 8th wonder of the world opened for business. It had a roof, air conditioning, a scoreboard that put on a light show, and 44,500 padded seats. There was everything a fan could want except a winning ball club. The tenants, the Astros, lost 97 games and finished 9th, 32 games out of first place. But if the ball club wasn't an attraction, the ballpark was, and the club almost tripled its attendance of the previous year, drawing 2,151,470. But in another city that once drew 2 million a year, the story was different. The Braves opened the season with the knowledge that Next year, they would move from Milwaukee to Atlanta. The trouble is that it was no secret to the people of Milwaukee. The Braves tried to buy out of their commitments, so they would have to go through a lame duck season, but to no avail. The team didn't have a bad year on the field, finishing 10 games over 500, and in late August, they actually were in first place for a brief time. Even so, local apathy produced an attendance of a little over 500,000, their lowest since the club moved there, and 355,000 under the previous year. The free agent draft finally became a reality. Instead of scrambling to sign young players, the clubs drafted the right to negotiate with them. The very first player selected was a 19-year-old outfielder from Arizona State University, Rick Monday, selected by Kansas City. The economic advantages of the free agent draft were still questionable, since the A's reportedly gave Monday over $100,000 to sign. The so-called turbulent 60s flowed over into the fun and games world of baseball. A Giants pitcher hit a Dodgers catcher over the head with a bat. Cleveland infielder charged the mound after Detroit pitcher, and according to the umpires, swung the bat he should have left at home plate at the pitcher. Two Philadelphia players got into a disagreement during batting practice, and one of them hit his teammate on the shoulder with a bat. By the next day, they were no longer teammates. The Chicago Cubs planned to substitute a rotating coach staff for a full-time manager, breathed its last when the club announced that they had signed Leo Durocher to take over the reins of the team. Leo had not managed since 1955, but it was doubtful if there would be any question about who was in charge in the Chicago clubhouse and dugout. But if this was to be the year that the Lip came back, it was also to be the year that the old professor stepped down. Casey Stengel fell, broke his hip, and was hospitalized for about 3 weeks. Shortly afterward, the 75-year-old Mets manager announced he was, on advice of doctors, retiring. At the end of the season, White Sox manager Al Lopez also announced that he would retire. It was ironic that both decisions came in the same year, because not only had Lopez been a catcher for Stengel early in Casey's managerial career, but they were close personal friends. And the only 2 years that Stengel didn't win the pennant, when he was with the Yankees, Lopez won, first with Cleveland and later with the White Sox. 2 second-division clubs from the previous year met in the World Series, and the Yankees, after 5 straight pennants, finished 6th. 25 games out of first. The Minnesota Twins, despite a rash of injuries, managed to win the American League pennant by 7 games. The Dodgers, boasting the first infield in Major League history composed entirely of switch hitters, Wes Parker, Jim Lefebvre, Maury Wills, and Jim Gilliam, didn't lock the pennant up until the next to last day of the season on a season victory number 26 for Koufax. The World Series looked until the very end like a strong case for home field advantage. The Twins won the first 2 in Minnesota, and the Dodgers won the next 3 in Los Angeles. When the clubs returned to Minnesota, the Twins won the 6th game there to tie it up, to keep the progression going and win the series. All the Twins had to do was get by Koufax. He threw a 3-hit shutout, struck out 10, and the Dodgers were world champions. In July, the National League won the All-Star Game for the 7th time in the last 8 years, and for the first time since Babe Ruth won the very first All-Star Game in 1933. The National Leaguers set the series 18-17. There was one tie. One of the game's great hitters Paul Waner, one of the game's great managers, Bill McKenney, and one of the game's great minds, Branch Rickey, all died in 1965. Rickey's contribution to baseball included establishing the farm system, which allowed poorer clubs to compete with the rich ones, the breaking of the color barrier when he signed Jackie Robinson to a Brooklyn contract, and service as president of the Continental League, which brought about Major League expansion. The cards in this set, similar to 1964, this series was heavy with rookies. It contained 55 rookie cards, featuring 126 young players. Among them were Joe Morgan, Phil Niekro, who appeared on a rookie card for the second time, Dave Johnson, now the Mets manager, Steve Carlton, Jim Hunter, Jim Lundborg, and Tony Perez. The card on which Carlton was pictured is, at $90, the most highly valued card since the 1954 Hank Aaron, which was valued back in the day of $140. In this set, there were World Series and leader cards, but combination cards were not to be found. So there you go, folks. That is the history behind the 1965 baseball card set. Now, without further ado, we're going to get in. Looks like it might hold itself open for me, so I don't have to hold the pages. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to detach my phone from my tripod here, so it'll get a little shaky for a little bit here. And then I'm going to get ready to continue on with this history lesson. Let me reposition myself here. And if I do have to adjust later, I will do that. But without further ado, let me take off my ball cap here. You know what? I'm going to have some dark spots here. I'm going to... let's see here. Sorry, it's going to get a little bit dark. There, I'll leave it so you can see some color in the screen while the sun did pop out today, so I'm going to open up my blind here to get a little bit more light in the room. In case you were wondering what I'm doing, I'm still here. You should be able to hear me. I'm just going to shed some more light in the room here. At least it decided to be... It's been raining this last week, and I'm glad the sun came out for our men's retreat coming up. So I'm going to reposition here and then bring this camera back up. Okay. Now I think we will have a little bit more light in here. I'll go through like I do in most of the sets and just highlight and shout out some of the more better known players that I'm aware of. But let's start going through this set. It looks like we have batting leaders, RBI leaders, home run leaders, and such as the first few cards in the set here. American League batting leaders, National League batting leaders. Then we got the home run leaders right there. The RBI leaders, strikeout leaders, pitching leaders, ERA leaders. And then it looks like we get into regular cards here now. Rookie stars. There we go for Houston. I guess back in the day they were called the Houston 45s. Alright. So again, this set, I believe, I'm trying to remember, they didn't really say in the set that I recall how many cards, but we'll know when we get to the end. Maybe you'll recognize, there's Bobby Wine, Philadelphia Phillies. Shout out to Dearman. R. Posada, at work with you in my ear. No problem there. Appreciate you giving me the view time on the live feed. We're up to 5 people right now. So maybe I'll get another 4 or 5 hours out of this for the initial live stream, and then see if we get people that go through. Eventually down the road, I will put this series into a watch list. Just so you are aware of that, I will put it into a watch list, all my video series. So if you want to go through and you want to watch the Hall of Fame inductees video series, the Topps baseball card video series, I will be putting them into watch lists later. There we go, Jersey Girl Divers. Nice collection. My husband was so into collecting these and he stopped. Believe it or not, I did stop for a while myself. But this is what I enjoy doing for my baseball card community, is I go over a lot of the history of baseball cards. But I really do appreciate you, Jersey Girl Divers. I watched your video the other day and thought that was kind of neat. I believe it was a Dollar Tree video where you got the Halloween candy from them. That was so cool. And I'm assuming, are you actually in New Jersey there, Jersey Girl Divers? Because I grew up when I was young in New Jersey. Even though I do live north of Seattle now, when I retired from the Navy. And then just last December, retired from the post office. But I grew up pretty much on the Jersey Shore. You are in New Jersey. Oh, I grew up in Pleasantville, New Jersey. Just in case you're wondering. Pleasantville, New Jersey, yes. And most of my family still lives down in that area. Pleasantville, Summers Point, Ocean City. My brother has a candy store in Ocean City, New Jersey. It's our family business, Rawhauser's Candies. In case you've ever been to Ocean City, New Jersey. Kevin's Card Collecting. Driving in my truck, listening to you on my Bluetooth, on my radio. Thanks there, Kevin. Appreciate that. All right. Nice. I want to move to the shore. Oh, yeah. I do remember plenty of times going to the Jersey Shore when I was a kid. Where I lived in Pleasantville, we weren't really that far from the Jersey Shore. Matter of fact, that's why next summer here, the end of August in 2020, I'll be making a trip back there and going to the Nationals in Atlantic City. Does he really? Yes, yes, yes. Went to Ocean City in the summer as a child. Yes, back in the day, they used to have a store right on the boardwalk. And then the other candy stores kind of undercut what they were doing. So they are on Asbury Avenue, is where my brother's candy and the family candy store is. It is in Ocean City, New Jersey on Asbury Avenue, which is the main street in town there. It's raining in Vegas. Weird. Oh, wow. You're getting some rain in Vegas? It must have left from up here and went down south. Because this last week it was raining quite a bit here. But the sun is shining today. So I'm just going to continue going through there. There's Robert Clemente there. There we go. But yeah, we're up to, well, we got 5 people. Oh my God, small world. I live in Maple Shade, New Jersey. Oh, right next to Cherry Hill. I know where Cherry Hill's at, of course. Yeah, I lived there most of my young life until I graduated from high school there, Jersey Girl Divers. And then after I graduated from high school, as a graduation gift, my mom and dad sent me out to visit my aunts and uncles out in Washington State here. That was my dad's 2 sisters. And yeah, I came out here in the summer of 1977. Spent the summer out here in just south of Seattle. And then after summertime came and went, instead of going home, I got a job in the local area, worked there, and then a year later I went and joined the Navy. And the rest is history. But yes, I do make it back to Jersey on occasions. On a sad note, I did go back to New Jersey this last January That's when my dad had passed away. But he's in a much better place now. He had advanced Alzheimer's, and his last 3 years he was pretty much on a feeding tube. So he's in a much better place now. Yep, I did 20 years in the United States Navy and 20 years with the United States Postal Service, and retired here this last December. But here recently I've had to take on a little part-time job just in the interim until, I'm hoping just through early summer next year. And then after that, I should be able to be fully retired again. At least that's what I'm praying for. Oh, I appreciate you saying that, but he is in a much better place now. Yes. I understand that, R. Posada. At a young age, your dad passed away. Or at a young age for you. Yeah. My dad, when he passed, he was 83. So, 82 actually. He would have been 83 this last August. So again, for those just jumping on here, well, it's probably about the same people here. We are doing the 1965 Topps baseball card set. I already read through the history of the set. Now we're just going through all the individual cards here. And I'm going to see how far I can get before I have to try and sit down. This is hopefully it's not too shaky for you guys out there. I'm going to go ahead and sit down for a second here. I think I could still run these along here. Yeah, I can do a pretty good job here. If I have to, I'll unplug the cord. But I'm trying to maintain a full charge for when I leave this afternoon to head out on the men's retreat with our church. Got a handful of guys that are heading out of town for a few days. I will be back Saturday afternoon. I have pre-recorded my videos for tomorrow's video and Saturday's video, along with my normal video postings that go up each and every morning at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So my other pre-recorded stuff, matter of fact, as soon as I get off here, I already recorded those. I need to schedule those for release on Friday and Saturday. And I do apologize if I don't pay attention to the chat as much during this process, but I will take a pause when I change pages and try and read through them real quick. I can see your chat, but I'm trying to pay attention to the cards I'm highlighting at the very moment. So, yeah. All right. Sending hugs, R. Posada. All right. Let me go to the next page here. Oh, Jersey Girl Divers. Okay, I enjoyed chatting with you. I have to head back to work. Have a wonderful day. You too there, Jersey Girl Divers. I really do appreciate you guys, coming to my channel and giving me some support as I tried to get monetized. I need about 1,100 more hours. I know it might not happen before the end of the year, but I know it will happen eventually. So I'll just continue plugging away. You have a great and wonderful day there. Sally, I'm lucky I still have both my parents, so I feel for those of you who've lost yours. No problem, Sally. It is a blessing, and you dread sometimes the day, but I know for sure that my dad is in a much better place now. For those that are Christians and know what I'm talking about, thank you there, Jersey girls, divers. Good luck too on your diving and your hunting for good stuff that shouldn't be thrown in a dumpster. I almost thought about doing that sometimes. Actually, when I worked with the post office, I knew this storage place, and they told me when their auction schedule was, and I tried it out once, and I'm like, I don't think it's fully like me, but it's nice to keep in the back of my mind whenever I'm totally bored and just want to try and see if I can find some baseball cards in a storage locker. You never know sometimes what you'll find. It's pretty much like dumpster diving. Well, I know what Jersey girls are doing there. They're not really dumpster diving. They're looking in behind different stores and stuff and seeing basically what they have thrown away in the dumpster. And sometimes that stuff is perfectly good type material. Nothing wrong with it, except it's, oh no, it's got an expiration date, best by. Doesn't mean it's not good anymore. It's just they want to provide good product, I guess. We know how it works. So we are getting closer to the 500 card mark coming up here. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. I'm eating mashed bacon, mayo, and ketchup. Well, let's see, I like bacon and mayonnaise and ketchup, so I guess that wouldn't taste too bad. Bob Kennedy. I haven't even really been paying attention to. Oh, there's a Gold Cup card for Richie Allen. Richie Allen. Rookie stars. Clay Carroll and Phil Niekro rookie card. Rookie stars. That's pretty cool. Just happened to notice that one. Pete Craig and Dick Ken. Tom Heller. All right. Oh, here we go. Yogi Berra with the New York Mets. Phillies Cookie Rojas. The Cleveland Indians team card. Nellie Fox with the Astros. Glenn Freese. Gene Mach. The Philadelphia Phillies. Ed Matthews with the Atlanta Braves. Okay. '65 rookie stars. Who we got there? Bob Gunden and Jerry. Can't even read it. That's too blurry. Ernie Banks. There you go, Ernie Banks. I know him. There we go. The New York Yankees team card there. Ken Rowe. Bob Uecker. '65 rookie stars. Johnny Goom, Jim Hunter, Skip Lockwood, or Letchman. Oh, sorry about that. Trying to keep it as steady as I can. Lou Brock. There we go. '65 Rookie Stars. New York Mets team card there. Red showing dice with the St. Louis Cardinals. Tommy Sisk with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Shout out to Jabs family. Boog Powell with the Baltimore Orioles. There we go. Now I remember. 598 cards. We're almost done. All right. Last page for the 1965 Topps baseball card set. Okay. Tommy McGraw with the Chicago White Sox. Frank Bork with the Pittsburgh Pirates. And last but not least, pitcher Don Lee with the Angels. Don Landstrom, outfielder for the Cubs. 65 Rookie Stars, Joe Nosek, Dick Reese, John Sefcik, and the last card in the set, New York Yankees pitcher Al Downing. So there you have it, folks. That is our 1965 Topps set. That is your sneak peek for next week's content. How you doing? Let me get a marker in here so I know where I left off. Set my book aside here. Sorry, I'm gonna let you hang out with the Card Mafia here as I move my massive book here. Get it out of the break table. Oh my word. Set it on the side here. Move my keyboard out. Get my ball cap back on. Get things lined up back down here. Oh, actually, yeah, I was going to show you this before we do end our stream here today. Get it lined up and then wake the computer back up. How you guys doing? You can see me in the background here, right? I'm here. Kaz is wasting monies here. How we doing, Kaz? I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to have you join us. Appreciate you being here. Let me wake up my computer there. There we go. All right. So there we go. Got this all lined up here. I just wanted to show you a few things. Since earlier in the video I was going over my new schedule and stuff. You can see that right down here. Go to my About Me tab. You'll see my updated information is listed right there. Okay. And then, but on the top here, I just kind of wanted to point some things out to you here real quick. Let me see if I can get this lined up and in the right spot here so I can go through some of this with you. So yeah, this is some of the tabs you might want to get used to using, especially on your channel, is to customize your channel. For those that don't know how to do it, you can go in and make changes, update any of your information on your About Me tab, how you display your channels, your information on your community tab once you reach your 1,000 subscriber mark. And then of course it's grinding, and then you want to be spending a lot of time in your YouTube studio here. I'll show you that in just a minute here. I'm going to end this probably about the 1 hour mark and get another hour video up there. Okay. But just want to spend some time and just explain some things with you. Not bad, just trying to make content. Exactly. You have to keep putting up content on your channel as often as you possibly can. At least once a day, twice a day if you can. What you can do is you can do one live stream if you can do live streams, and then do record a video and post that up as new content. But just keep providing content, people. That's what people are looking for. So just wanted to throw that out there. But in the interim, if you guys do want to do like I've done here, I haven't got a whole lot of them, but I have gotten 2 super chats so far. You say, how can you get a super chat? Well, you go into your YouTube studio, edit your homepage, and on the bottom, you can kind of see it over here. I'll show you the bottom down here real quick. These 4 links down here, you can see the one that says you can buy me a coffee, the Hall of Fame Veterans Sports Patreon page. Okay, those are the top 2 ways that you can directly support my channel. If you do want to look and just see what I have, I just made all my video as age restricted just to be safe. Yeah, I would suggest to most people out there, especially in our community here, I don't believe we have any of the younger generation in here. When pretty much YouTube, this is the way YouTube has it labeled with their new rules and regulations they have to follow through COPPA. So anything, if it's 12, if you're making content for people that are just 12 years and under only, that's when I would switch to kids content only. And then make sure you are just creating kids content only. And then if you are catering to 13 years, which is basically teenagers on up, because teenagers are pretty much considered young adults. Children, as far as YouTube, all the research and all the things I've done on it, and all the different videos that people have posted talking about this on YouTube with the latest changes, if your content is kind of designed for 13 on up, then that's what we should do, is just do basically adult or not made for kids. It's not made for kids or made for kids. Just do it not made for kids, and then it's up to the parents or the adults in the house if they want their children to watch the videos. That's pretty much what it amounts to from what I have seen and what I have heard and what I have researched. So initially I did it the same way. I said, no, okay, it's for kid content. Then as I researched and found out more information, I said, no, mine's not for kids. I do baseball history. Yeah, if I went on history alone, it's educational. But how many kids 12 and under are going to want to learn about baseball and the history of baseball? Not many. It's mostly you guys out here. Yeah, I have Dearman 2019, but I know he's going to be of age soon. He's going to be one of those teenager people. And so I don't have too many young kids. I have young adults, which are usually in junior high or high school, mostly high school type age. So I would think we're fine with that choice. There are channels out there that do cater just to kids, but yeah. So that's all I'm going to say on that for now. So basically, yes, what you do have down here, you can see on the bottom of your screen here, you can buy me a coffee and Hall of Fame Veterans Sports Patreon page. That's where you can monetarily support me if you choose to do so. You by no means have to do that. Most of the young ones are in high school. Yeah. Most of them are high school age, I think, that would probably come in and watch my sports card channel. And then everything else I do is basically G-rated anyway. Everything I do is G-rated. That's why I like to watch and monitor the chat. I want to keep it a nice, clean chat. And that's why I do have moderators in here that do help me out with that do support me with that. So, that's pretty much why I do like that in the channel. I'm checking something else here off to the right to me. And then, of course, the other one is my Hall of Fame Veteran Sports eBay page. And Hoopla Doopla shopping page is also there, okay? So pretty much, I just want to check something here real quick. As soon as I get my other computer cooperating with me. Okay. All right, I got that one taken care of. Let's see, I think I've got everything up to date for now. Okay. So anything geared towards kids is only going to incite more oversight and scrutiny. Exactly. So yeah, that's why I did mine not for kids content, but pretty much we control our own outcome in our channel, except for some of the comments, but we can go through and review comments and delete ones that we don't think are appropriate for our channel and our content. And if I did reply to somebody that did put that type of comment in there, I would explain to them why I would remove it. But other than that, yeah. Art Posada, are you still here? Are you still in the house? Just kind of curious. I know you're at work. I don't expect you to, unless you're getting ready to go on lunch break or something soon. But yeah, so anything, I like that, Kevin. Appreciate you posting that in there. Anything geared toward kids. Art Posada, yes. Okay. Art Posada, you've become part of the club now. You earned your wrench. I know you probably can't see it on your phone, probably, because and I don't believe you can. Maybe if you're, well, I don't know. Next time you're on your computer, you'll notice it. But so I just wanted to make that change and give you a quick update there. So I'm gonna get ready in about 7 more minutes. Is there anything else anybody would like to talk about in the chat before I do take off for the day and the weekend? I just got to finish packing when I get off my stream today. And if you do want, Kevin, we could talk on the phone for a little bit. I don't know what your schedule or when you're going to be home or when you have time. But even if I'm on the road, I still will have my cell phone and we can talk on the phone. I won't be driving today. I think one of the two other guys in the church are going to offer to drive down there. So I can kind of take a break from driving and things like that. But I could talk to you on the phone then if you want, or anytime that you're ready or available. Being a mod pays great, but after the taxes, it comes down to 0. I like that. When can I do another live with you? That was fun. Oh, like I said, you'll see my schedule on my page. I'll just kind of go over it with you guys real quick while you're here. Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays. Let's see. Wait, what do I got scheduled here? Oh, okay, yeah. So basically Sunday, when I do a live stream in the afternoon, it might be between 1 and 5 p.m. between church services, if I do a live then. And most likely that live streaming will probably be on StreamYard, where I can bring people on to chit-chat and talk. Frank's Cart Corner. Hey, Don. Hey, everybody. But yeah. So, and then, of course, on Monday, I'll be doing my baseball player team biohistory video series. Tuesdays, I'll be doing my baseball card history video series. So you get an earlier episode for the baseball card history next week. Next week starts my new schedule. And on Wednesday will be my new Hall of Fame inductee video series. Because on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I will be back to work. But time permitting in the evenings, depending on how my day goes, I will try to do live streams on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays after I get home from work. So that's pretty much my new and upcoming schedule. I'll still be working on my next video series that starts in December, going through the Book of Psalms. Ralph's Trucking's in the house. How you doing there, Ralph's Trucking? Been praying for you, buddy. I have been really praying for Ralph's Trucking with all the struggles he's been going through. Hopefully all is getting better for you there, Ralph. Do appreciate you being here. Nice to see you as we all continue to grow our channels. I do appreciate you being in the stream there, Ralph. It's nice to see you here. I'm going to be, like I said, going away. I will try, if I do have internet at the camp, at the men's retreat site, I might do a short live stream so you can see where I'm at and what I'm doing during my time away from home. Again, I'll be leaving about 2 o'clock this afternoon Pacific Standard Time, which is about 3 hours from now. We're going to meet our other guys in the church that are going together on our men's retreat this weekend. Actually, it's early weekend. It's Thursday night tonight. We'll have preaching tonight, and then we'll have preaching all day tomorrow, along with activity time, free time, whatever people want to do. I'm just going to do some R&R, and for the most part, be away from anything and everything. But if there is an internet connection out there, I might do a short live stream, might jump on and say hi to you guys. Might be a walking vlog when me and a buddy might be out walking through the trails. But it's going to be fun. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to spending some time, just a whole bunch of guys from churches getting together and just having some downtime. Sometimes you just need to do that, just have some downtime. And then next weekend will be me and my wife's 33rd wedding anniversary. So I'm going to take her away on Saturday night when I get off from work after Thanksgiving. We're probably going to go away for 2 nights, just drive north from us here and stay in a Marriott hotel. I got points and free days from Marriott in my account, so we're going to use some of those days and go up and have a little 2-night getaway for our 33rd anniversary. So that's Mountain Gorilla's in the house. Wow, we're getting people showing up when I'm getting ready to finish up here. But so yeah, and I don't mind hanging out for a few more minutes if people want to hang out. That's awesome too. It always seems the longer I go on my stream, the more people that start showing up, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, so that's just different ways that you can go and help support my channel. In case you're wondering there, I wanted to go back up here and show you the top. So for those that aren't monetized yet, I know Kevin, I think, is using this too. I put a PayPal link in here. When I hover over it, you can see on the bottom it says you can buy me a coffee. Okay, I've had 2 people give me a super chat this way. This is a way of kind of like getting a super chat before you get monetized. So I did have some people do that, and I do have a Patreon page. I'll just show that one real quick here. And then maybe before I do sign off, I will show you also the other one. My eBay page where I do sell sports cards there. But this is, I did this yesterday, and I'll just kind of go through and highlight it. You guys can review the video if you do want to. You click on that link there, and it does bring you to my Patreon page. Let me move the mouse out of the way there and get a little bit closer here. So the Patreon page, I do have different tiers built up here. Let me click on more here so you can see the higher tiers. So my lowest tier I do have, and this is just a way to support me monetarily if you do want to or would like to. Okay, but you can go, thank you there, Mountain Gorilla. Just got home, saw you were streaming. Sorry I missed. Oh, no problem. Hey, everybody has lives. We can't be on everybody's stream all day long. We'd never get nothing done in our own personal lives. But I do appreciate any time anybody or anyone shows up. When anybody shows up to my live stream, it's just an encouragement to me. If I get 5 minutes out of you, that's fine. If I get 1 hour out of you, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you can do to spend time in somebody's channel to help support them. And it is not easy to go around and support in many channels. I get to as many as I can when I can. It does get tougher the harder you try to create your content for your channel. But this is my Patreon page. I'm going to see how much longer I can do it. I'd like to do it as long as I can, but it just depends. I'll definitely do it as long as I have content and items to send people from the different tiers that are chosen. Right now, I think my largest tier that I have is somebody has a $50 level, and you've probably seen him open it on his channel. But yes, so these are my lower tiers, of course. I have $2, $5, $10, a $15. It goes all the way up to $100 if you want to go to the Hall of Famer level. All right. I did limit some of these. I mean, down the road, if I end up doing my YouTube on a full-time basis, well, not full-time, part-time. This is a part-time job. As much as it seems like a full-time job most of the time, it's pretty much it's a job. YouTube is a job. I don't care what people say about it. You may do it because you love it, but it is a job. It takes a lot of work, I'll tell you that much. And my wife has been such an encouragement. At first she said, "Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this?" I'm like, well, it is fun. It keeps me busy. It keeps me out of trouble during the day. Instead of hanging out with the guys, I'm just kidding. That didn't sound right, did it? But anyway, each and every one of these levels, I do give you something. As small as $2 a month, if you want to support me with $2 a month, I give you a Hall of Famer baseball card each month. If you support me at $5, I'm going to give you 3 Hall of Fame baseball cards. Okay? And then each tier after that gets up bigger, where I give you packs of cards, multiple packs of cards, lots of packs of cards. And the reason I do this is so you have content to open on your channel, and that you can try and find items that you might have liked to collect. And that's why I do that. So as long as I have the packs available to continue with these tiers that I have on my Patreon page, I will continue to do that. So pretty much that's the way it works. That's the way it rolls. And kind of just so you do have an idea of how it works, if you do join, say, in the month of November, you'll get your first Patreon package in December. Okay? So if you do sign up, say if you signed up today, your payment will not come out from your account, or however you do your payment setup, till the first of the month. And this is how it kind of works. So basically, if you sign up this month, on December 1st, Patreon will get all my people that are joined up on Patreon. They'll send me a payment. About 4 or 5 days later, I get the cleared payment into my PayPal account. Once I get the payment into my PayPal account, I do get your package ready, and I will send it out in the month of December. Okay? I'll do it as quickly as I can. December will probably be a hectic month, but I will get it done, and I will get your Patreon package ready, and I will send it out to you as quick as I can. So there, just wanted to get that information out there on that. And let's see, let me go back so I can show you my eBay page. So yeah, if you go over here also, you can see, let me tip this up. All right, you can see this little box here. It doesn't, I don't know why it doesn't have the eBay emblem or whatnot in there. It would not take the picture or put the emblem in there. But if you click on this one here, it brings you to my eBay page. As soon as it loads up, it's loading right now, and there is my eBay page. Okay, as you can see here, it lists all the different items I have for sale. I have over 760 items for sale. Out of I have my limit set in my store to have up to 1,000 items I can list. So those items will be in there. You can click on this little link on the right here. It does say see all items, and it'll list all the items that I have listed in my store, ranging from baseball cards to football cards. That's for Sally. That's right. I don't know if Sally's still here, but that's okay. I have book listed in here. There's a Deion Sanders rookie card for those that are football fans. But yeah, I do have laser discs. I got a multitude of different types of items. I have VHS tapes, I have DVDs, I have Blu-rays, calligraphy, just all kinds of stuff that I have listed in my eBay site. There's a Mike Ryba with the Cardinals. That's an old, what are those cards called? Conlon, from the Conlon collection. If anybody's familiar with the Conlon collection, I have a bunch of those sets, and I do have extra cards there. But you can scroll through my eBay page. There's a Nolan Ryan card from Cooperstown, 1991 score product. But yeah, I do have a multitude of items listed. It's been a while since I have talking about, let's see, Arizona. I think one of these is there you go, the University of Arizona football cards. There you go. Seen somebody talking about Arizona in the chat here. Okay, but yeah, so that's pretty much my eBay page. And then the other one is just a Hoopla Doopla link. If you did want to sign up there, go through my link, and that way I would get credit for going. And the Hoopla Doopla shopping page is kind of tied in with Frank's Card Corner. That's his business. But yeah, I did a courtesy link there up in here for him. I'll just bring you to his site real quick so you can see what Hoopla Doopla is all about. Just gives you rebates back from doing shopping like you normally would. So then you can just sign up for that through email or log in with an account, create an account. But this is through Frank's Card Collecting, just in case you're wondering. Frank's Card Corner. There we go, Frank's Card Corner. I don't know why I said Frank's Card Collecting. That's Kevin's Card Collecting. But yeah, that's Hoopla Doopla for Frank there. All right, that's a link in with Frank. So pretty much in a nutshell, that covers, I think, everything I wanted to talk to you about. Let me turn the camera around so you can see me here before I do sign off for the day. So if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to either send me an email. My email's listed in my About Me tab. I do have my address in there if you do want to send me any family mail call packages. I know it's off season. People aren't really thinking about baseball cards much. That's why I'm gearing my winter months probably toward pretty much full bore history. And so that's what I do like to do there. That is my favorite type subject. I consider myself not a preacher in my church, but a teacher of God's Word. I do like sharing God's Word whenever given the opportunity. So I do that on occasions. Not necessarily in this type setting, but I do that, especially in our church. I promote reading God's Word on a daily basis. That's why my new part of my channel is every morning I have a new video that posts up at 5 a.m. It's reading from the Proverbs, and then next month, starting December 2nd, you'll see my readings through the book of Psalms, and it's going to be a little bit more lengthy reading each day, but I'm pretty sure that everybody will enjoy it. If you like the Psalms as much as I do, Psalms is a good start of the day, kind of like the Proverbs. The Proverbs is a good book in the Bible to go through and do a study on whenever you are given the opportunity to do so. So only because I'm a different kind of numbers guy and stuff, I'm going to end this stream probably in about a minute and a half, just so you guys know. All right, yeah, I saw our Posadas post. We'll be joining the $5 club soon. No problem there, Posada. Just throw me a note in there when you do that. I think I might have your information. But as far as who you PC and stuff, and I can try and find some Hall of Famers that fit closer to your PC. If you want to do that, just let me know when you do join. We can communicate through Patreon. I can send you a message through the Patreon channel or page that I have set up. So that'd be awesome if you join there. That would be cool. Not necessary, but anything helps out. So without further ado, I'm going to get ready to end this in less than a minute here, just so I can get ready to say goodbye. So until hopefully Sunday when I do another live with you, I'll see you later this weekend coming up. And then Yeah, that's about all I can think of. Sometimes I'm not really at a loss for words, but um, oh, okay, no problem there, Mountain Gorilla. That's cool. Yeah, this is kind of your new life now. YouTube and hanging out with people, being in the middle of nowhere in Arizona. All right. So, guys, this has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, having come to you with another episode of Baseball Card History. You guys have a great weekend. Okay. Bye now. Oh, hold on. I just saw your. Oh, wait. Oh, my word. Coffee and Jam with Chris is here, too. I was just getting ready to sign out, but my Streamlabs gave me an error and stuff. So, uh, yeah, I didn't even notice you guys popped in at the last second. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? I think it says I'm still back live again. I don't know for sure. Are you guys still with me in there? Take care, DB. Sorry about that breaks and stuff. I saw that when I got ready to end the stream. I don't mind hanging out for another minute or two. Ah, Grizz. That's my bell ringing for Coffee and Jam with Chris. That's her signal to know that I acknowledged her in the channel. I'm still here. You guys still there? Or did you guys all sign out already? I don't see no new more texting taking place. It does say there's 3 people in the chat, but I don't know. I didn't mean to be rude. I saw the text coming in when I was getting ready to sign off, and then all of a sudden I saw some people showing up. Coffee and Jam with Chris. I'm late. Hi Donald. Oh no. And then Take Care DB said breaks and stuff. How you doing, Don? Are you still there in the background? I see 3 people still in here. The only reason I jumped back in was because the app just wouldn't let me end the stream. It gave me an error. So usually when that happens, I have to back out, go back in, resume the stream, and then try and log out again. But I'm here, so it shows there's still 3 people in the stream. Could somebody try and type something in there so I know you're back in the stream with me? Or if not, I'll go ahead and end it. So I'm trying to see what's going on for sure. Just saw your chats at the last minute. Sorry about that, everybody. I know the chat's still working because I'm here, but I don't know if there's anybody else. There's 2 people in the chat, and if nobody answers me soon, I guess I'll just go ahead and end the stream. Sorry about that. I saw everybody say, oh no, I'm late. Coffee and Jam with Chris. I'm late. I feel so bad now. I didn't want it to seem rude or anything. Just I have a lot of things going on today. Oh my word, I feel so bad now. Anywho, I guess if I don't hear a chat, I'm going to try and sign off again in just a second here. But let's see, nobody's really... Okay, well, this is Don Blomdahl again, trying to sign off for a second time, see if the app lets me do it. For some reason lately, the last few times that I've been ending the stream, it always gives me an error code. And then I know once or twice Kevin's contacted me and said, your stream's still going, you never ended it. And I'm like, I think it's just Streamlabs. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now, guys. I'm going to try this again. Sorry for coffee and jam with Chris and breaks and stuff. Take care, DB. Those bell ringers are for you guys. Sorry I missed yous. Hopefully you'll see my chat. I don't know if you probably won't. You probably won't come back into the video, and Don will probably say, oh my word, he's so terrible. I said take care, DB, and he never even said goodbye. Well, this is my proof that I did say goodbye. Sorry I missed yous. I wasn't being rude. It's just I think at the time you guys were chatting in there, I was getting ready to push the end button. So that's why that happened that way. I feel terrible and super bad. But we will see you guys around the channels, and I will again try to do a live stream on my men's retreat if I have an internet connection. So you guys take care. I really do feel so sorry that I missed you guys when I was getting ready to sign off the first time. That's why I jumped back on real quick to see if I could get somebody to respond, but nobody did. So I'm going to sign off again. You guys take care and have a great, wonderful, and blessed weekend coming up. Bye for now.